Okay, so I've had a few requests on how to make my sesame chicken. It's keto friendly and it's pretty good. I like it. So if you end up not liking it, you made it wrong. Sorry about Seamus, he's probably going to scream. Okay, so you have vinegar, white vinegar, and toasted sesame oil, soy sauce. This is more important than people think it is. You can get xanthan gum or arrowroot. Arrowroot is what it's called. And you don't really need it. It's just to make it so it's thick. And you don't need very much of it. You can use garlic powder or actual clove of garlic. You don't need very much either because you want the sesame taste to take over. You don't know how to cook. Get down. Okay. So this is actually going to be your best friend. This is a tablespoon. This is going to be your best friend. Because you can figure out how much you want to make by expanding upon it. Now I am going to fill, I have also, what is that? This is my beautiful refrigerator back here. Now you put sesame seeds on your chicken too. I don't have sesame seeds right now, but take like an old sesame old container and you can fill it with your sauce so you have it for later. It does hold. All right. So what we'll do is actually start with vinegar. And you only need 1 tablespoon, I'm sorry. Depending on how much you're making. Now, if you're making just enough to feed like 2 people, then you only need 1 of these. But we're going to make 2 because I'm making a double batch. So really, what you're accomplishing, and I'm not joking, is it's 2 parts, sesame seed, well, yeah. Basically, you have, oh, I'm not wording this right. In this little mixture, you're having 2 parts sesame and 1 part soy sauce. So you're putting 2 tablespoons in here. Now this is going to be 4 right here of the sesame oil. Now, right now it doesn't look like a sauce, really. It kind of doesn't get the consistency yet. Well, if I do 5, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay. Get your dog off the counter. Because he is a nuisance, even though he's adorable. He's a nuisance when you're cooking. Okay, you do not need very much of this at all. Not even a little bit. It's gonna look, it's very dark. Don't let it worry you. Looks like that. Okay, it's very, very dark. Partially because hopefully you don't have it in a dark container. But that's just me. And while I'm doing this, actually, I'm cooking the chicken. I had 2 chicken breasts, and they were rather large chicken breasts. And I'm just warming it over low heat, turning every once in a while, not a lot. That way you can do like 10 things at once, which I've been doing. You should see my counter right now. It's ridiculous. Okay, so do I have my tiny one? I don't. We'll use this. You really only need like half teaspoon, if that, for this. Yeah, I think it's at 1/4 of a teaspoon when I first tried making this. Okay, so you're looking about that. Not a lot at all. because it's going to thicken up kind of by itself. And then just a touch of this. Woo! A lot in there. And then some salt for taste when you're done. Do not do this salt thing until you're done. And any, like Gordon Ramsay, who I worship, he's awesome, will tell you to taste as you're cooking. That way you know what needs to be done, especially with seasoning. Which, of course, a lot of you already know. Because you probably cook more than I do. And you're just going to mix it up. And you can even, I'm using the same spoon I was to save dishwasher space. Today I already made Alfredo sauce. Salmon that I cooked on the skin. I'm making asparagus later. And fried pork. I'm not kosher. Sorry. Sue me. Okay. So this is really not thick enough. Like, it's not thick enough to be a sauce. So I'm, again, really careful here. Don't need a lot of this. Really, really don't. Come on. Okay. I'm making the sauce in preparation to have sesame chicken this week, because I'm going to make all of that chicken and use it for stuff throughout the week. That's why I made the Alfredo sauce and all of this other stuff, because quite frankly, during the week, and I have days off, I kind of want to just vegetate, unless I'm having a day like this where I have a spurt of energy and I just do everything all at once. Which is kind of annoying for some people, but there are days when I just want to sit in bed and do absolutely nothing. Therefore, I have days like this. Now, I'll put this into a better container. It's eventually going to look like this when it sits. Well, that's hard to show you. But the coloring is going to be very much like your sesame sauce as opposed to your soy sauce. It should be closer to the color of your sesame sauce. And it is, which is a good sign, meaning we made it right. And if you always need more, you can always make more. But the thing is that you have to have the same, when you start over, make sure you make this, and I've made this mistake, the same parts to every ingredient. Otherwise, it's going to end up tasting nasty. So, just like our lovely Gordon Ramsay says, I'm going to try this. Yep, that's right. Doesn't even need salt this time, which is awesome. Maybe a little bit. There's something wrong. When you have that much soy sauce in it, it's like, you really need, like, I'm putting a little bit more sesame oil in it, as you can see. And if other people have a problem eating after you while you're cooking, you're not running a restaurant. You can live with it. A bunch of crybabies. Okay. Sorry. That may be, or it was possibly not nice, but I don't know. I watch Gordon Ramsay, so I'm learning from him, so I don't have to be nice all the time. You're lucky I'm not cursing. If I screwed it up, maybe I would be cursing, but I'm not. And I'm literally like just making this nice sesame seed oil like container. Keep this in the refrigerator so it'll stay. After you open any of these, except for the vinegar,
you need to refrigerate it. And this should be good. I mean, this is lasting me a while. Shake it up. Yeah, this will last you a while. You can use it on your chicken. You can use it on anything. You can also put it on asparagus, which I'm also making. But I'm actually cooking this and then saving it for other things. Like if I want to put Alfredo sauce with chicken. And I also need, you can make it as a side dish. For I cooked salmon on its skin. Stay there. I made salmon on its skin, which is cool. I saw that on a TV show and I thought it was really neat. But it doesn't look as pretty. I might cut some of this off so it actually has an interesting shape to it. Hopefully, I'm putting this on the edge of the counter, so hopefully dogs don't like fish. And he'll just be like, gross, that's cat food. Works for me. So that's how I make my sesame sauce, and if you know how to make chicken, you're good. Yay! Enjoy.